sense of anticipation. So good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for attending today's launch of the Student Engagement and Partnership Agreement/Programme. What's fantastic about today's event is it's the first one that we've had in person for quite some time, and it's fantastic to see so many familiar and new faces here. So thank you to all the students and staff alike for attending. Today is hopefully is the first of many nights to come, and certainly, or events should I say, certainly tomorrow's International Student Night, which is going to be held at the back here. I'm very excited about attending. It's always been the highlight when we've had a full schedule of events, so it should be good as well. This sort of event is what our amazing organisation is all about. It speaks volumes about the RCSI Bahrain community and the family that we are. So I'm going to hand over slightly now to Osama, and he and I are going to do a bit of a double act in this introduction.
Thank you, Mr. Stephen. Today marks the launch of the highly anticipated Student Engagement and Partnership Agreement. This initiative has been spearheaded by Dr. Wendy Madsen and the Student Development and Wellbeing team. So thank you all to those who have played a key role in getting us to this point today.
As everybody knows, RCSI Bahrain is committed to a transformative learning experience. Our goal has been and always will be to develop healthcare leaders who make a positive contribution to the community and beyond. We can only achieve our mission by partnering with our students, our stakeholders and our staff. We're committed to co-creation of this learning experience and journey, and partnering together and learning from each other gives us so many opportunities. Together we will continuously improve the learning experience and the environment of this great institution that we so much cherish.
The agreement has been launched with the hashtag #StrongerTogether. This truly embodies my belief that when we collaborate, the student body, the group of faculty members, what we can achieve is endless.
StEP, as it's shortened to, has four main areas. The first is institutional management, the second, academic research community, the third, local community and social environment, and fourth, teaching and assessment. Each in its own right is crucial to RCSI Bahrain, but none is no more important than the other. What's important for ourselves as staff and students as well is to think about which of those appeal to you most. Which ones can you add the most value to? Which one do you feel will add the most value to you in terms of your learning experience? And then once you've thought about that, engage actively with the area and the various projects that are involved in it.
Institutional management plays a key role in our student experience and RCSI's reputation. Academic research is key in honing your scientific reasoning and critical thinking. StEP with local community and social environment gives us an opportunity to work with local charities and support disadvantaged communities with our time, resources, and kindness of spirit. Teaching and assessment is an area where you can work in partnership with the faculty to enhance the learning experience of your peers in RCSI.
What interests me most about the StEP programme is its primary focus on student growth and development, and also the integral partnership between faculty and students. Our ambition is to build a relationship between our highly engaged student body and our amazing staff. We want to look to make the university better while giving our students invaluable experience, building their confidence, encouraging them to build their network and develop networking skills, and most importantly, as a father with a daughter at university, to make you even more employable.
I would like to encourage you, each and single every one of you, to get involved and work with us in driving positive change across the RCSI community for the benefit of human health, for the benefit of your personal growth, and for the benefit of our growth as an educational institution.
We don't want to take much more of your time. There are many more excellent speakers who are more eloquent than Usama and I. I'd like to thank Usama for joining me here today in this opening speech, and also thank everybody again for attending. And last, but certainly not least, I wish to thank everybody who's put an amazing amount of effort into not just today's event, but this overall programme. For me, it's a culmination of, it's a collaboration and culmination of incredible work that's been going on at RCSI Bahrain for many years. It's putting an umbrella on it, it's putting a strong brand around that engagement and partnership side of things. So Osama and I will step off the stage and we'll hand over to Dr. Wendy Madison, who is far more attractive than I am, and Tala, who will take you through the benefits of the programme. Thank you very much.
Partnership, StEP, is considered a key strategic enabler. It represents an institutional culture shift, resulting in the emergence of new synergies that benefit staff, students, and the university. StEP initiatives foster collaboration between staff and students, promoting a positive alliance and the articulation of new opportunities that will drive change for us all. Staff will have an invaluable opportunity to work in partnership with highly motivated students, availing of their expertise as learners on projects designed to effect positive change and enhance the overall RCSI Bahrain student experience. Institutionally, a mutually beneficial partnership is created, whereby both students and staff will work with each other and gain from each other's perspectives. Tala.
Thank you, Dr. Wendy. Staff and students will work together on STEP projects through shared goals which will enrich the student journey. Informal and formal engagement opportunities will enable students to develop personally and professionally. As a change agents, we aim to harness new ways of thinking, develop innovative perspectives, and become empowered as future leaders in transformative healthcare. The STEP program empowers and amplifies the student voice and recognizes the varied views, experiences, and expertise of all members of our RCSI community. As part of this transformative journey, the students will be empowered to share their personal experience and learn from others. We look forward to seeing the greatness we can achieve as we embark on this journey of partnership, shared learning outcomes, and growth. We are stronger together. Thank you all. We'll pass it now to Mr. Martin and Noor. Thank you.
Can we have the speakers from institutional management domain, please? And I'd like to announce that currently we have over 30 staff and students working on 17 different STEP projects within the 4 domains. So we're already driving and moving STEP forward. Martin.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Noor Al-Ain, and I'm a nursing year 4 student. So when I heard about the STEP program, I was immediately interested. The idea of collaborating with staff and students, receiving, mentoring, and empowering myself to become a healthcare leader in my community is how I wanted to see myself going during my time at RCSI Bahrain. STEP in institutional management to me means being afforded the opportunity to play a key role in contributing the ethos and mission of RCSI Bahrain, and in doing so, develop a deeper insight into student mentoring, quality enhancement, and program implementation, and improvement through feedback and surveys. The introduction of the STEP program shows me that RCSI Bahrain has a genuine desire to see me grow into a leader in healthcare and in my community. As a student nurse, I am proud to be a STEP champion and cannot wait to see how my peers and I can contribute to the university's goal while also achieving key milestones in our journey to become practice-ready healthcare professionals. Thank you.
I suppose if we look at the definition of institutional management, black and white, it is managing people to deliver a process. And for a long time, what we've done is we have created processes, we've implemented them, we've taken feedback from our students, and then we've changed the process. But that process of taking that feedback takes a long time. So it takes about 12 months after we implement something for us to get feedback and then to act on it. I think if we look at the past year with the pandemic, we have changed very rapidly. And the way we have changed is through really close engagement with our students. And I think Professor Alf and I, we forged a really close relationship with the class reps last year on supporting them getting through the pandemic. And that's really, I suppose, when I reflect on that, that's really key, that what we've forgotten is the student voice. If we get the student involved at the start, it means that their voice is heard and that we're not waiting for feedback that's 12 months later. We have their feedback instantaneously. We're working together as a partnership to deliver something. We're working together to make things better, not just for our students, but for everybody, and to make sure that we're on the same vision and the same pathway. So when Dr. Wendy introduced the STEP program, I am so passionate about having the student voice at the center of everything that I do. I am so very proud of all of our students. So this is a really important project, and I look forward to working with all of our students and every single project that we do, and making sure that your voice is heard, that we're working for you, and we're working together with you to deliver the best program that you could possibly have. So, I suppose, apologies, I'm just going to introduce the next section. That's the academic research community, and it's Dr. Edwina Brennan and Syed Mella.
Good afternoon, everyone. So the academic research community domain, or ARC, of STEP aims to promote mutually beneficial and meaningful learning relationships between student and staff. Nurturing these partnerships through STEP initiatives will provide a platform to foster new ways of thinking and promote a positive, inclusive research culture within the RCSI Bahrain community. Through research engagement and partnership, students and staff can develop a deepening appreciation and understanding of other perspectives, exposing new ways of thinking to better inform research projects under development, as well as stimulate new ideas for future projects. As a result, research outputs may be more impactful and drive the case for change for teaching and learning within the university and the wider community. Furthermore, the art domain supports the university's strategic aim within research, that is, building on existing research strengths to improve the quality, the visibility, recognition and support for research, so that RCSI Bahrain can become the leading medical university for research in Bahrain and in the Gulf region. As part of these research partnerships, academics can gain support from undergraduate students to conduct their research projects. They can research projects and also they gain support in their application for academic promotion. Students can expect to acquire and practice skills necessary for a successful future in healthcare. Critical thinking skills, scientific reasoning skills, research and analytical skills. Through the STEP initiative, students will be provided with an opportunity to develop their research portfolios. In addition, through their academic partners, students will be able to request letters of recommendation that will be more meaningful and impactful to support students in their application for external electives, observerships, as well as residency programs. So I'd like to now pass you off to Saad, who is the Research and Innovative Officer for Student Council, who's going to discuss some of the initiatives that we have introduced or plan to introduce, and also some further benefits.
So, as future healthcare professionals, whether that is in medicine or nursing, research and evidence-based medicine forms an essential component of our future careers. And not just processing information and translating that to best clinical care, but also being able to take that a step further and hopefully develop and take our fields to the next level. And that's, in essence, everything that we want to do boils down to. We want to create and foster a nurturing research community at RCSI Bahrain. We want future students and current students to appreciate more the importance of research and have the opportunities to take that passion and take that to the next level. And so one of the ways that we plan to do that, well, for one, we mentioned that we want this to be a community, and how can we have a community if we don't all know each other? And so one of the things we want to do is to have a research faculty directory where clinical researchers from all over the affiliated hospitals and staff and full-time staff and students can all identify each other, can know what our interests are, and can work together. We want to have a research projects database where staff can actually promote their research projects and invite interested students to apply. And finally, we also want to have students have a more active role in the research summer school. We want them to be co-leads. We want them to have a chance to actually lead their own projects with the mentorship and the help of more experienced staff, and for them to help students that are less experienced and new to research. And so there are a lot of benefits to this, but for one, we allow students to not just learn from the lectures, but also take it a step further and contribute to new knowledge rather than only learn existing knowledge. We want students, just like Dr. Edwina has mentioned, we want students to apply and do research in the most prestigious institutes, and so this will give them the chance to stand out. And finally, we want students to explore their interests. We want them to see something that they're interested in and delve deeper into it. And finally, we need to remind ourselves that this is a partnership, and so our role isn't to create a parasitic relationship, but rather a symbiotic relationship. We want staff members and students to benefit. We want staff members to benefit from the assistance of students, while students benefit from the experience and mentorship of staff. And this is really what we aim for and our pursuit towards a research culture at RCSI Bahrain, and we hope we'll be able to achieve that. Thank you.
So thank you very much, and thank you to Saad. Clearly very passionate about research and developing research within the university, as we all are. So we really hope that academics and staff alike will really engage with this STEP programme. I would now like to pass off to the next domain, which is our local community and social environment, to Ms. May Maher and Ms. Jessica Stephen.
Thank you all for joining us today. It is indeed a pleasure to be part of the STEP project, and for Jessica and I to get the opportunity to introduce our domain, the social environment and local community, as part of today's launch. Discussions about the STEP agreement started sometime last academic year. I remember during the very early planning stages, we were all asked to go back and identify projects, initiatives, areas under our domain where we see room for collaboration, engagement, and partnership between staff and students. I remember at the time we ended up with a very long list, and it actually took us quite some time to be able to narrow it down to just a few projects. That exercise in itself made us realize how much of what we do is built on that partnership and collaboration, and how even our day-to-day business wouldn't look the same without the insight and perspective that we get from students. We all have the same goal of enhancing the student experience, It is crucial and essential for us to work together on achieving our mission of enhancing our communities and beyond. Jessica?
One of the most remarkable things about RCSI is its open door policy that extends beyond the doors of clinical lecturers and into those of the entirety of staff. There thus has always been an incredibly strong partnership between the staff and student body, and that, especially in this domain, is exactly what creates a strong local community and a social environment at RCSI Bahrain.
So, under the local community and social environment domain, we continuously engage with the students and seek their input in designing processes and services that cater to their requirements, creating new communication channels, organizing events, engaging externally with other communities both internationally and on a local level, among many other projects.
With the STEP program, we hope to continue building on to this partnership and improving direct links between students and staff and among students themselves. We currently have in place a system that involves class reps for each medicine and nursing class, medical and nursing academic officers, and internal representative officers, which ensures students are always heard and creates a structured and seamless link between the student body and professors. But through STEP, we would like to add on to this year an interprofessional platform where medical and nursing class representatives can exchange ideas, proposals, and address concerns jointly, and further strengthen collaboration. This is just one of the many projects we plan to do through STEP. Other projects include creating a digital hub for all student services, events, and sports recreation. Another major aspect of this domain is community engagement, where students gain an insight into the different communities, charities in need, as well as learning interpersonal skills, such as altruism, through a variety of community-based events. Two of the main projects under this umbrella are the Community Engagement Committee and the launch of Community Engagement Week.
Just to sum things up, we really look forward to the great things that will come out of this partnership and to the valuable and productive collaboration between staff and students from now moving forward.
Having this privilege of working so closely with our staff members is a wonderful thing, as it makes each one of us feel heard, seen, respected, and appreciated. It's a chance for us to voice opinions and create change, but most importantly, to ensure the way our campus operates is always based on mutual respect and respectful partnership, which is the cornerstone for a successful student experience for all. And I invite you all to be part of this program too, and truly be part of the RCSI Bahrain family. Thank you.
It is our pleasure to introduce the domain champions from the teaching and assessment domain, Dr. Ibrahim Rajab, Dr. Mariam Al-Aradi, Hassan Razwan, and Keshwar Reza.
I can take my mask off. Right? Yeah? Good afternoon, everybody. It's a real pleasure to be here for this launch of the STEP program. Pleasure for me and a pleasure for the people that are working with me in this domain, teaching and assessment domain. This team consists of, at the moment, 5 staff and 5 students. And I think that's really the essence of STEP, is this partnership, this collaboration between students and staff in a very important area. Teaching and learning is really our business at RCSI, and we are good at it, but we can make it even better. At the moment, we've got 10 in the domain, 10 people involved, but the list is continuing to grow, and I do have a lot of interest from week to week, people asking to join. What I wanted to do this afternoon was briefly mention some of our initial areas of focus. And of course, next year we have the rollout of the new medicine curriculum, and that will bring quite a few challenges in terms of teaching and assessment, no matter how well we design it. And some of the areas that we've identified are clinical simulation, which is becoming so important these days, small group teaching, progress testing, and of course continuous assessment. And our medical students involved in this domain will be taking an important role in identifying these challenges and assisting us and the university to address them in a collaborative manner. Similarly, in the School of Nursing and Midwifery, where there is some review of the undergraduate curriculum going on, there's an opportunity for students to contribute to this process. And then outside of that as well, the other departments, such as the Language and Culture Unit, which all contribute at the end of the day to our curriculum. What I thought I'd do next is just give you an outline of the 4 projects that we currently have at the moment. And obviously those projects will evolve and there may be other projects added on. But here are the 4 that we've got at the moment. Firstly, closing the loop on student feedback. We thought this was a very important area so that students get feedback in a meaningful way that can help them with their studies and improvement. Second project is simulation to improve professionalism or professional behavior. Third was creating of learning community identities, which is something new that we've introduced, the whole idea of learning communities. And then lastly, the review of the foundation year module in culture and language. So this is an exciting time for us, and we're looking for opportunities to improve the teaching and learning experience at RCSI Bahrain. Finally, to say, if any of you are interested in joining any of our projects, or if you have any projects to suggest, then, as they say, I'm all ears. Okay. Thank you very much. What I'd like to do is introduce the other speakers there. So first up is Mr. Hassan Rizwan, who is our Careers Representative Officer for the School of Medicine. Welcome.
So thank you, Dr. Wahab, for this wonderful presentation. And today marks the beginning of the STEP program, the latest chapter within the RCSI's long-held commitment for facilitating a world-class learning environment for its students, staff, and community as a whole. And through embarking on your chosen profession and field and reflecting on our individual and collective advancements, I want everyone here to recollect the privileges of serving humanity and one another. We all have a golden opportunity to expand our knowledge base every day of our lives, following the footsteps of many excellent doctors and nurses before us. And the teaching and assessment programs domain is maximizing the results we students get from our learning initiatives. This involves fostering a shared vision between ourselves and our instructors so we can both mentor one another and innovate our current learning environments. The junior and senior level students have all done a wonderful job adapting to their circumstances and have provided a lot of data we can use to channel their drive and cultivate a better, newer normal. And to process all of your ideas, the STEP program and all of its borders really will be requesting proposals for creating new opportunities for students and enhancing our current baseline. And I hope to work with everyone here as my future colleague and wish you the best of luck in your endeavors.
Thank you, Hassan. And next, I'd like to introduce Dr. Mariam Al-Aradi from School of Nursing. And also, apologies, Ms. Kashwa Reza from School of Nursing N4. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon. So here at RCSI Bahrain, we are committed to involving our students in the learning experience and using their feedback to continuously improve our teaching processes. The launch of the StEP program is a true reflection of our genuine endeavors to build these relationships. We look forward to seeing our students to take the important role of identifying challenges faced by their peers and assisting us, the university, in addressing those challenges and in a collaborative manner. As a faculty of School of Nursing and Midwifery, I see every day students, the energy, enthusiasm, and intellect our students bring to the university. And I look forward to seeing how we can leverage our shared skill set for the betterment of our curriculum, our student experience, and our learning and teaching processes. Thank you. We have our N4 students and class representative, Kashwar Hassan.
Hello all, good evening. My name is Kashwar Raza and I am a nursing student. As a nursing student, I'm excited to play an active role in providing feedback to faculty members and helping to shape the RCSI learning experience for both myself and others. I look forward to seeing the results we as a student body can achieve when we work in partnership with our faculty members. The rollout of the StEP initiative, not only in teaching and assessment, but in all areas, really demonstrates to me RCSI's dedication to providing a transformative learning experience which is unique to RCSI Bahrain. Knowing that the university values my voice and the voice of my peers makes me more determined than ever to make a valuable contribution to my domain and to bring value to every project I embark on. I am exceptionally proud to be part of this program and look forward to the next year of personal growth and development in becoming a co-creator of my learning experience. Thank you all.
Well said, Kashwar. Well done. Now I might invite Professor Alfred for the closing remark, please. And Tamara Tabarak.
On behalf of RCSI Bahrain students, we welcome the STEP program being launched here today. It is indeed a new step for the university and one that will see exciting collaborative projects driving change for the university. We hope that this program would hone students' skills from compassion to communication to the analytical and academic. We hope to drive greater impact in the healthcare world in this way. We would like to congratulate everyone involved in the STEP launch. We would also like to invite other staff and students to become STEP champions and supporters to share their expertise in the 4 STEP domains: institutional management, academic research, local community and social environment, and lastly, teaching and assessment. We look forward to accomplishing the milestones these STEP-driven projects will bring to staff, students, RCSI, and the healthcare world as a whole. Passing on to Prof. Alf.
Students always come first, so thank you very much everybody for coming this afternoon. It's a great pleasure to be here. I'm really delighted to be part of this launch and thank lots of people for the success of this afternoon's and evening's launch, because it couldn't happen without organisation. Christina has done a huge job, Wendy has led from the students have been engaged, and all of our staff feel the same way. I mean, I think Martin pointed out very carefully and I think very appropriately that last year and the year before were very difficult years for the student group because they weren't on campus, and they were very difficult years for us as faculty and all the support team. We got through it together, and we got through it by a partnership approach. And next year we'll be introducing a new foundation year curriculum and also a new curriculum for Year 1 students. And we'll also get through that and the difficulties that it will entail through partnership and support. I really liked the quote from one of the students just a moment ago about that we co-create our learning experience. And I think the success of next year, both for the School of Medicine and the School of Nursing, will relate to that co-creation of a learning experience. Students are our top priority. We are here to serve them, to mould them into the professionals they will become in the future, and we really, really treasure their being here in RCSI. So I'd like to thank everybody for coming, for all their hard work, and I'd like particularly to thank the students for their really lovely presentations and for their engagement with this process. because together we can really, really do things to an exceptionally high level, and we will do things to that level. So I just want to say finally that there are refreshments available for all of us just to my left. And thank you everybody for coming today, and thank you to all the speakers for their enthusiastic portrayal of what this is all about, and to Wendy for leading this. It's a co-production with the students, and it's actually also happening in Dublin on this very day. So we're really right on in line with their approach. I think we may actually go ahead because we're a smaller and a dynamic and a very, very together, united group. And I think we will succeed together. So well done, everybody.